All right. The live stream is going.
Like today, I worked out before. Because usually Tuesdays I'm off. So it's easier. And then Saturdays, I try to do something happy. So like I have my brother's baby shower this Saturday. So I'm
Alrighty, mic should be working. Hopefully it is. I don't know if anyone's in chat yet. If the microphone, you can hear me loud and clear. I'd like it if you could please type 1 in the chat. Trying to make sure you guys can hear me. Is the commentator's mic on here? Nobody in chat just yet. Where is the high top? I'm gonna be grabbing the high top. High top. All right. All right, hopefully the microphone is still picking things up. What up, Endo? Endo, can you hear me loud and clear? We got the microphone working, yay or nay? Is the microphone working? Please help me out and let me know yes or no. Hello, 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 mic check, mic check. Mic check. All right, I think the mic is good. You guys should be able to hear me loud and clear. Welcome to Open Gym, Silver. Silver, this is an open gym. There are currently a few setters on the side of the court picking their teams. And we are going to be picking 3 teams, trying to keep it as even as possible. And then 2 of them will start on the court, however they decide, probably by rock, paper, scissors. And then it's going to be a king of the court for Open Gym all night tonight. You played at 25, winning team stays on the court, and the 3rd team comes on to play the winners. And it's winner stays all the way through, so you can have one team that runs the gym for the entire night. Brickster, welcome to the chat, how are you? Welcome. Now, one change to our open gym here tonight. There is no co-ed height. We usually play co-ed height every single week, but tonight it is set perfectly to girls' height. It is at an exact 7'4", I think they said. Is it 7'4"? Yeah, I think so. It is women's height tonight. So I've already been watching the hitting lines, and some of our girl high school and college players are already going crazy. So I'm very interested to see how much more effective the girls can be tonight with the women's height instead of the co-ed height, you know, because that's what they're used to. A little bit of a hitting line on the outside. Let's see. Emily, current high school player. Nice hit ball. Coming in. Joy, they want that ball. They want that ball. All right, let's see. Aloe, a former high school player and a current high school volleyball coach, will be hitting up next in just a sec. Let's see how she does on the women's height net. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Let's see what Aloe can do on the women's height. A set from Talia, really inside, passes it back again, sets again, and does her nasty little cut, does not go over the net. So we're going to see what happens tonight. What normally happens with an open gym is one of the teams is going to have a lot of the players that are learning all on one team. And that's going to be the team that struggles and potentially doesn't win a game tonight. Then there's going to be a game that somehow accidentally gets stacked and has most of the good players on it. So I haven't heard a single one of the teams yet, but I'll kind of give you a power ranking once I figure out the teams. Yeah. Got 17 people right now.
Are we on TikTok or
YouTube. YouTube live.
Bum, bum, bum. Babe.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why don't you do landscape?
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I like when you do that, it's not the same, it's two different things. Vertical is like what they're trying to do with TikTok, which and anyone who is a volleyball player, when they're scrolling those lives, gets a vertical
like
live.
A shorts live.
And when you do a horizontal, it's more like a stream where you have to go into the streaming section and it's all of like the gamers.
Gotcha.
So the vertical is anyone that is on their phone, just scrolling through shorts can get a live, and if they're a volleyball person, they'll get shown up.
I guess you do have net to net, so it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
I mean, it's just corner and corner that's missing, but that's okay. Classy fan, how you doing today? What's up? How you doing? Kingy, tennis. It might look like tennis from up here on the stage, but it is quite surely a volleyball net. Okay, looks like we're gonna get into game number one. Wow, the other team is very short. Let's see what happens. So, on the close side of the court, I'll name some of these players for you. We have Emily, current high school player. We have Heather, mom of two and a former high school player. We have Jacob, who is the husband of Heather. We have Christian and Luke, who are both extremely athletic freaks. Luke is there, the very tiny guy with the insane hops in the blue shirt in the middle. Currently in the middle position, practicing his jumps. Very high hops. Christian, if you watched any of my volleyball league footage, you'll recognize him because he was part of the volleyball league with me on my team. And their last player is Deanna, who was my libero on the league, actually. She was actually the person that subbed me out as a middle and played my back row for me. So close side of the team, honestly pretty strong. I would give them I'll give them a 6 out of 10 on the power ranking. Now on the far side of the court, we have Serafina, 6 foot tall girl, former high school player. We have Isabella, who is an outside, about 5'6". She's a former high school player. We have Talia, who is a current high school player. And then we have Jessie, a 34-year-old athletic freak who never played volleyball growing up and just plays with us now. They have Midge, who is a 55-year-old Filipino man who is short but super fun to play with and has been playing volleyball for 40 years, 30 years, 40 years. And then their last player is my wife, who is brand new and learning how to play volleyball. Honestly, because of the shorter height of their team, with Midge being one of the smallest guys in the entire building, as well as my wife, as well as Talia, they're definitely going to be low on the power ranking as well, probably a 6 out of 10. And we'll have to take a look at the power ranking of the last team. I can't really make out who that team is. No, we do play in a church gym, so they're going to be praying right now. I'm going to get close for the prayer. Julian, everyone is currently circling up to pray before we play because we play in a church building. and it is kind of required to rent the space. All right, prayer circle is done. Praying for no injuries and good attitudes for the players tonight. As you know, open gym can get a little spicy when it's ego versus ego. I'm going to fix the camera back on the court, and they're going to be getting into game number 1 right now. So probably 2 overall 6 out of 10 teams, just based on the overall player experience level being kind of like all over the place, as well as age and athletic ability. So wait, is this an official match or pickup game? This is all pickup. This is literally all pickup. On Tuesday night, we rent out the church gym, and it is like an open gym. 18 people come, we cap it at the first 18 people who say they can come. And then right when everyone walks in the doors, you pick from who's here, 3 different teams, and then you kind of just run it, and we play from 6 p.m. all the way through about 9:30 p.m. What side is your favorite? The far side, definitely, because it has my former roommate, Jesse, and it has my wife, Cassandra, who's learning how to play. I could say why your mom left you. My mom left me because I got married to a woman. And so I moved in with my wife. And my mommy left me to be with my daddy. All right, first point of the game already come and gone. Someone's calling that, and it's on the far side of the court. All right, we are currently starting with the score. This is going to be 2 serving 0, and now I'm going to be commenting on the game in case you guys can't see. Let's take a look here. All right, Deanna back to serve. She was my former libero on our league team. Serves to the back right to Midge. Midge has to go so low. Talia gets it up. Hard hit, blocked by Luke on the very short net. Now, all these players are going to have to really adapt because they're all used to playing co-ed height or men's height, and now they're trying to play on women's height. So obviously the women are going to be playing better. The guys might have to do a little bit of adjusting. All right, Midge takes it with his hand. Back sets to Isabella. Great pass. Somehow brought back over. Talia high to the middle, who puts it off the blocker's hands, and Jacob does a weird little leaning over pass and completely misses. And that is going to be the first point for the far side of the court. It's going to be 1 serving 3 with Isabella back to serve. If you guys did not know, my name is Broads Volleyball. I'm the owner of this channel. I've been kind of videoing my volleyball journey, you know, me playing beach volleyball, grass volleyball, open gym volleyball, and a volleyball league. And on March 5th, I broke my finger and had to have surgery. I had surgery last Thursday. I'm gonna put it in front of the camera real quick. So I currently have a wrap and a hard cast on my pinky, and I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for my pinky to heal from surgery, and then I can finally be back on the court and playing. But I haven't played volleyball for about a month, and I have hated my life. But I did play with my broken finger in my league volleyball championship, and we won. So had a bit of my MJ flu game there, but with my broken pinky. All right, serve from Heather. Low, my wife does pass it to the second setter. Old tip over, goes wide, no net touch and no touch on the ball. It's gonna once again be to the guest side. We're gonna be the 3 serving 4. So overall, my team to win would probably be that far side of the court. Just a little bit more experience and a little bit more height. But anything can happen during open gym. We usually have a nice rock, paper, scissors, which is where one team beats one team, and then the other team comes in and beats that team, and then the other team comes in and beats that team, and everyone goes pretty even. So we'll see what happens today. All right, Christian back to serve. He was the other middle in my volleyball league. Shout out to him, super athletic freak. Is going to serve directly into the net. Not what they want to see. I'm gonna walk off the stage real quick. I'm gonna grab my water, but I'll keep commentating while I'm walking. I have a wireless microphone on me. Walk past the speaker real quick, sorry about that. All right, Talia back to serve, great serve. Pass back over on 1 and out of bounds. We're gonna have a tie score of 5-5. Pat didn't like it, for real? Football nachos. Oh, good low serve off the hands of Heather. Couldn't really get behind it and protect herself. So it's going to skim off the top of her hands, and the guest side, the far side of the court, is going to take their first lead of the game. Bring up my water with me. Wow, very low pass from Heather, brought up by Luke. Jacob with a bit of a more tipping style of hit. It deflects off the outside hand of the middle. My wife does get a touch on it, trying to recover, does not get it. All right, an amazing, oh, Cassie. So my wife not really ready to hit there. If she was in the correct position, she could have put her hand up and hit it over the net, but instead electing to pass it too tight to the net.